Ceramic Dagger still does tons of damage. Especially since everybody's playing with Obex now. Might be time to revisit this weapon. I mean, you see the damage output that it's doing. Like 2.1 billion. Only downside is it's still a single target. So Obex and Karnan just does too much. It's still fun. Yeah. And it'll still do damage cap. Like true damage cap. Negative 2.1 billion. Very strong weapon still. Ceramic Dagger. You got that. You got that. You got that. Of course, just make it very comfortable with Crescendo, Covert, and Finishing Touch. I got Viral on here. And then Crit Crit. And you're good to go. Like, very standard, simple finishing build. And Banshee's doing the work. So. Super nasty Banshee build. Damage cap right there. True damage cap, I mean. This just outputs so much damage. With no ribbon. Like, ribbonless. But like I said, it's just single target. You could group them up with like Vazarin and make it better. And you know, the the throwing knives in incarnate mode still does pretty good damage. So, but the Banshee build that I'm doing for finishers now is that. And that, you know, you're going to get tons of finisher damage to push you. And Trickery procs on finisher kill, if you didn't know with the Obex, the radial attack counts as an individual finisher kill per target. So that means you are going to be proccing invisibility almost all the time. I just love this weapon. It's so good. And I had to do some finagling health conversions there only just to get my armor up. Right, so you could get the bonus. Um, triggered. So this weapon is so sick. Like, everything just evaporates. It's so good. You pair this with sonar, and everything is going down. I showed some videos before it hitting damage cap. Pretty good. Pretty good damage. You're doing hundreds of million. So, and depending on situation, you'll hit true damage cap fairly often. So, yeah. What can I say? I think the trickery shenanigans with this now. I didn't see too much YouTubers covering that trickery procs on the radial, which is pretty good. See, like this says, um, you're performing a radial attack for each finisher strike. So basically, you're going to be perma invisible with this setup. Like I went like maybe 2 hours in survival, and I only broke invisibility like once, maybe twice, once or twice. So yeah, very comfortable. And of course, you could always do Ash, and this is my silence build for him, which is pretty close. I have more strength with augmented. I think I might just slot in trickery as well. You know, I think that might be better for Ash, right? I think this is way more than enough strength right here. So, and that way I could probably drop teleport rush. Um, I was using teleport rush, just to sustain invisibility. But now that I think about it, I think arcane trickery is back on the menu. Teleport rush does give you the added parkour velocity though, so I do like using it a lot. However, if you drop this, you could put maybe some range for teleport. Get it back to 79, which is more than enough. Comfortable. Um, let's see how this goes. Trickery. Yeah, as you can see, trickery does what trickery does. So you're pretty much good with. Oh, this is funny. Snow globe actually blocks your 3. I thought they fixed that. That's a bug. But yeah, um, so you could literally, I wasn't thinking straight when I built it before, but you don't need smoke shadow. I just keep smoke shadow because um, crit chance while invisible. Now, let me clear these globes. I just want to see something. If trickery procs that second part of the offering, if it does, that's going to be awesome. If it doesn't, and you have to use your two, then that's unfortunate. So, let's see. Oh, it doesn't. It doesn't. Oh, you have to use it. That is unfortunate. So if you don't have it procced,
You join the many who come before.
you know, I don't know if that does anything for finisher. Let me take it off. I'll take it off. So now I have another slot. This is nice. This is nice. Let's see. I can go. Maybe streamline or rank 10 fleeting. Rank 10 fleeting. 36. 15 seconds. I might not be using this too much if trickery keeps on proccing. Hmm. Interesting. 26. So I'm basically only going to be using silence every 36 seconds. Take this off. That is. Hmm. Or maybe go streamline. This might be it. Honestly, you can put whatever you want here. It doesn't matter. Um, Augur secrets, Augur message, more range if you want. I think 15 meters on silence is too much. I actually like running negative range for silence with this build because it opens them up for penetrate in the off chance you can't hit your 3 or anything.
The blade does not judge, it simply concludes.
Yeah, Smoke Shadow gives you orange crits, man. Ugh, I might take this off. Forma one more time. Put Rolling Guard just for extra survivability. I don't use Ash that much. That's the problem. If I'm doing an Obex run, I would rather use
Discipline
Banshee
brought you to
because
me.
I like Banshee better.
A wise choice.
So, I just like the damage output of Banshee better. God, that's so satisfying. Alright, enough of that shenanigans. I will test some other stuff and report back. I was going to do a Radiant Finish Frost build with like full armor strip, because that just might be nuts. You know, right here. Put it right here. Radiant Finish. And I that might actually be very good. You know. So yeah. Thanks for watching this nonsense.